After 5 days in Córdoba, our new road chapter has begun. The highway led us from Córdoba to Mendoza, the wine paradise of Argentina. First kilometers are still plain, but soon the road begins to wave around the hillside, while the slopes become more and more rocky as the altitude increases. In 100 kilometers we made our first stop in a wonderful road cafe with a view beyond fantastic. During the road you encounter dozens of the food points, but this one was located in the highest point of the range separating Córdoba and St. Louis provinces. So we took a stop there, though it is a bit overpriced compared to others. The temperature drops down dramatically with every 100 meters of altitude, so it is the right time to warm up yourselves with a couple of additional clothes. After the stop, we installed our 360 cam and went on. Just take a look at this picturesque and breathtaking descent. You might keep speed high because the road condition is excellent and to enjoy awesome views at the same time. Yet it was the most impressive part of our recently started adventure up to Uruguayan and Argentinian lowlands. Everything went smooth and felt right, and we expected that the tank capacity would easily allow us to get to the gas station, but maybe during the altitude swings the engine just stopped 40 kilometers earlier than we expected the fuel should be our. This is where the epic part begins. We gave a try to contact the locals. The surroundings were absolutely lifeless, so we just rolled our dying beast onwards the endless highway. Happily, in 2 kilometers we were found with a police patrol car. With 8 arms, we lifted the bike on the trunk and drove 14 kilometers more to the gas station. If adventures don't include epic challenges born of epic fails, are they really adventures, right? After an emotional coffee, we continued our way, aiming to reach St. Louis, where we had planned an overnight stop before the darkness brought the freezing cold from the mountainside. Indeed, after the sunset, the temperature is getting so low that you have to slow down and waste more time driving. We strongly recommend to manage the time on the road to avoid the dark hours. But the story ended happily with beers and sandwiches in a cozy and atmospheric Airbnb. The next day we went out to see the town. Not to say we're in love with the city's outskirts in Argentina, but the central part is truly nice. The central cathedral is huge and solemn. The food was definitely worth a good word. And the local history museum is free for visitors and has a nice exposition of artifacts. The next day is gonna be on the road again, taking us to Mendoza, the capital of Mendoza province. We expected to see a stunning road view as soon as we left St. Louis, but most of the time it was absolutely plain and undistinguished. So I had to entertain myself by all possible means. Until we crossed the border of Mendoza province. Just take a look at this embodiment of positivity. The land of the sun and the good wines. What is that if not a recreated biblical promised land? And shortly after, the mighty shining peaks of Hans appeared on the horizon, yet not close enough, but imminently approaching. When we entered Mendoza, we found out that the city is literally lit at their feet. Well, one more episode was over. Hope it was interesting, and if it was, stay with us, hit like and subscribe. Most of our adventures are still ahead.